Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. So it's Friday is it the 15th or the 16th? Do you know? 15th, Friday the 15th of February 2019. Heading home at 5:30 again, so not too bad. Not been a bad week, to be honest. It's been kind of uppy and downy again, but it's not been too bad. Busy away. Last Friday night was a bit of a washout actually, as far as steam it goes. The what was it? Words with Witty wasn't on because he was busy with something or other and got some poorly kids, so that show wasn't on. I ended up doing a post on Steam which is one I'd been overdue doing for a while, and that took longer than I expected because I wanted to do one of the ActiveFit ones where it counts your steps and you get like an upvote for the amount of activity you've done. So if you've done more activity, it's a bit better as well. But I hadn't been very active last Friday, so it was pitiful. It was 3,800 steps. So I was like, I really want to make it more than that. How can I do that? And I thought, well, hang on. The ActiveFit app, it just measures your step counts by the phone moving backwards and forwards, doesn't it? So if you need more steps, you just need to move the phone back and forward more, not necessarily go walking somewhere. Because I wasn't going anywhere on Friday night. I was just sitting at home listening to music and waiting for shows that weren't happening to happen. So I thought, here's an idea. I'll just sit jiving away to my music I was listening to Friday night, with my phone in the hand, waving it about. So I think we're going to just sneak past these lot. What's going on up there? So I spent about an hour and 20 minutes waving my phone about in the air. And got the 3,800 steps to 10,200 in total. I want to get over 10,000, so I kept going. So that wasn't bad going. I managed to record 10,000 steps. Where are you going, you weird person? Other than you just blocking the road. And see what a big dent in the back of the car. You going left, right? Are you just sitting there? No, you're just going to sit. I don't. Oh, stuff it. That's the point of sitting about. You're supposed to be in this side, not in the outside, going at no speed, annoying everyone. So, and still doing it now. So, yeah, I managed to do that. But that kind of overrun my post, all that messing about waving about. So eventually when I got round to doing it, it nearly got, well, it had got on to the 11 o'clock for the Playhouse show, Steam Monsters Tavern. So I was a bit late to there. By the time I got there, I found out that arrived, there was only 2 people, so they decided no one was joining in, so they'd all left again. So that didn't happen. So in the end, that was pretty much the Friday night, I think. Not a lot happened, apart from me doing my post and waving my phone about a bit. Saturday, pretty steady day, just the usual thing. Get up, do a bit of shopping, watch a few movies, upload this vlog to keep Mr. Nellis happy. That's about it, really. And so yeah, that was Saturday. Sunday, didn't do any swimming again, and didn't go to my dad's because he was away at his dad's, so just did hang out at home, really. Just chilled out, didn't do a lot. Didn't really do anything for Sublime Sunday even, which is a bit poor, but there you are. Right, just while he's busy, we'll do Mr. Nellis's words of wisdom and then go in. Get Mr. Nellis out the way. He said he was not feeling enough energy to do his words of wisdom, and then he found some, fortunately. So, see, Mr. Nellis says, things to talk about on your vlog. Me as I sang Picture of You by Boyzone at the Feathers pub on Tuesday evening. Can't say I've heard that song actually, but I'm sure it was good. Boyzone, you know, it's a good solid song. Means I'm going to the Great Yorkshire Show again with my mum on the 10th of July. You're thinking ahead, Richard. I like that. Thinking ahead. Very good. The new series of Paddington Bear with the voice of Ben Whishaw. Whishaw. Fair enough. Very good. The death of Andrea Levy. I'm gonna not heard about that, Richard. No idea what you're telling me about there. The Kid Who Would Be King, starring Patrick Stewart. Good film. Are you missing Bob Bell as I am? Well, I'm glad you've said that he's not done anything, because he could have done something and I missed it. So I don't know. So I presume that what you're telling me is he hasn't done anything because you're missing him. That just shows how much YouTube I've not been paying attention to. But what can I do? Right, shall I go and get rid of my parcels and I'll be back in a moment. And back from that little excursion. Not so many parcels today. It's been a bit of a quiet one actually. Ah, he's letting me go and I wasn't ready. Because he's turning. Oh, there we're going. So yeah, not so many parcels. It's been a busy week actually for parcels, but today's been quieter. I think Monday had about 15 or something ludicrous like that. I had a bootload to drag into the place. So, but it's funny. It goes up and down with sort of the eBay and the Amazon orders. It's been pretty good on the roasted coffee though. That's been good. So yeah, all going well at the moment, really. So Monday, yeah, just like I say, was busy generally at work, getting on with whatever. And then Monday night, of course, would be the coffee break show with me on Discord, my own Discord show. Whoa. So yeah, and I think, is this the third one maybe? Could be the third, only the third one. Yeah, another amazingly good turnout actually. It was really busy again. I'm always surprised that so many people turn up for the show. But yeah, we had quite a lot of people and there was a lot of people talking. Really, it runs itself now. I don't have to do it. I just turn up there, say a few words, introduce a few people, maybe throw a few posts in for people to look at. Other than that, just leave them all to it. They talk away amongst themselves quite merrily, and they are. So that's kind of ideal, really. And then I just get all the glory because it's my show that everyone joined in and had a nice chat on. So marvellous for that. So yeah, that was good. That went on until probably about 1.
Warning,
and then I went to the loo at 1.
Speed limit 30 miles per hour.
Came back down again, and because I'd been not talking for a few minutes, I think they'd all assumed I'd gone to sleep. And everyone had left the show. They'd just all logged out. So I thought, well, I may as well go to sleep then, if that's what they all think. So I did that. So that was alright. Other things that have been happening Tuesday, just steady away really. Nothing too exciting.
Warning, risk zone, speed limit 30 miles per hour.
Wednesday. Not a lot's really happened this week of interest. Oh, other than I'm yawning. Which I don't know what. Well, I do actually. I've been watching quite a few films again. Not that I could tell you all the ones I'd watched, but I watched a few. I watched Watchmen again last night. It's a really old film actually, but it's still pretty good. That was quite a long one. And then I watched one before that, which was called Extinction, which is a bit different. That was alright. I've been trying to get through more on Netflix again, trying to make use of my Netflix account, which I've got through a heck of a lot of films actually. I had a good movie session on Saturday actually, because Safi Sarah on Steam It found me a load of films to watch actually that were really funny. So we had like a movie evening and watched some different ones. So there was Change Up, that was pretty good. And I got Mrs. and eldest lad to watch that one, but it was a bit rude in some places. So and Mrs. like, that wasn't appropriate for him to watch. He's 21, you know. He's not like he's a little boy anymore. I think he can just about handle a few swear words and maybe some partial female nudity and things. It was good comedy though. And so there was that one, Change Up.
K-band radar.
What was the other one? Blockers, which was alright, it wasn't brilliant. And there was another one, but I can't chuffing remember that one now. I say I've watched so many, and my brain's just like, yeah, I just can't remember them all. I'm trying to remember the good ones at least, but so oh dear me, yawning again. So yes, so other than that, yeah, it's not a lot's been happening. I've not done a lot else on Steam, to be honest. I said in my show, it seems like at the moment it's a post on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then none, and then I'll probably try and do one tonight while I'm amongst the shows. Not really sure. I might just do a witness update and blag it. There's some, you know, gumph about what's happening with the witness. It's not a lot really. It's just going, trundling along. I'm at rank 73. There's no arguing about that. I'm still high ranking. Still churning over the old steam powers from doing that one. I'm going to let him go there, but not to worry. Squeeze through all these little gaps. So yeah, on that side of it, that's going fine. It's all hunky-dory, really. Kind of running on just my own steam power at the moment, surprisingly, because the lease for rented run out, and rather than renewing it again, recently I found it was a lot cheaper if I just tried to wangle the best price per steam power that you're leasing. But the trouble is, of course, when you go as cheap as you can possibly, well, you can keep going and going and going, but I must have tried too cheap, so no one took me up on the offer of that one. And then I've gone a bit more expensive, and that one's not done either. There's 3 days of time. If no one accepts it, it just gets binned and you get the money back. So I'm going to have to try yet again. But I'm a funny feeling the next one's going to be pretty much about what I was paying on the previous one. I could have just renewed and not had all this prattling about. But to be fair, it doesn't make a lot of difference. The 4,000 I borrow now, rent, you know. Oh, do you know, I hate that when that happens. Doesn't make a huge amount of difference to me upvote value nowadays, I don't think. I was just over 10,000 before, and now I'm like 6,000 because that's dropped. I've got an actual, so how much steam have I actually got now? I think 7,500 or something. So that could be good if it goes above $1 again. That's a fair amount, isn't it? 7,500 steam powers. That's 0.3 at the moment, so you're getting like 3, so that's probably just over $3,000 worth, which is what, about £2,700, something like that. I'm not gonna get past him, am I? Thought I might, but it's kind of been fine. So not so bad. Just like to see it rise up some more. I could do with it dropping some more at the moment, to be honest, because I do need to buy in some steam. Getting a bit low on stored funds again, and typically I missed out completely. LTC, because I normally buy Litecoin, and then transfer that to get steam, and I missed out. It got down to about £25 per LTC, and then it went on a bit of a climb again. At the moment it's about 30 I think, but it went up to about 33, so it really climbed. So I missed out. I should have bought it when it was about £25. I could have hung on to it and got more value from it that way. Also, of course, now if I buy it now, I'm going to get less steam per LTC, but also Steam's decided to go on a little bit of a price increase, so that's increased from, it was down in 2.2s last week, and now it's up to 0.31 or 2 dollar per steam. So well, it's cents, isn't it? 0.3 cents. So yeah, it's kind of a bit frustrating, but I've got the ability to wait a bit longer yet before I need to buy any more in. So yeah, it's that thing, isn't it? Do you buy now before it goes up even more? Do you wait a bit and it'll all go back down again and then you'll be right that way? Or what do you do? What do you do? I don't know. So I'm just going to wait, I think, until I've absolutely got none left and I need to buy some more. And then no doubt it'll either gone up more or it'll have gone back down again. I'll be right. So we'll see. Anyway, so have a good weekend and next week, and I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. Okay, see ya.